Okay, we got a 2013 Dodge Dart here. We got a problem where this rear backup camera is not working. I'm going to show you what that looks like here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in reverse. And let's see. And this is all you get. Just this flashing. I mean, it could be doing something different, but that's what it does on here. Just the screen goes black, kind of flashes. Okay, so 99% of the time this is going to be your culprit. It's going to be your camera back here. Now this is a used one. It's off another car, so I know it's an OEM. I can't speak as to how good the aftermarkets are. I'm sure they're probably fine, but I just chose to go ahead and go with the OEM for just to make sure the camera quality was going to be good. So I got this for around $40. You can get these on eBay. They have a lot of them. So we come back here to the back and we have some Torx screws. I don't need this bezel. This part here actually glues on there. We're just going to be taking these screws out here, so you don't need to do that. So this is going to be the same on the car. This is a T20, and you're going to either use a little one like that, or you can use one like this. And just to show you here, we're going to take both these screws out. And when we take it loose, just like that, and then this will pop right off of there like so. And it has a little bit of a seal around this. You can see that. So we're not going to remove this. We're going to leave that part. It's going to be on the car. But we are going to place this in there. And we'll just put the screws back. We take the old one off. Okay, so once you're back here, we're going to have to remove this cover off the trunk, and this is going to be the hardest part of the job. It's going to have all these little snaps, and these are quite difficult sometimes to remove. So what you can do is get you one of these kits, and then any replacements you need. It's got every size you can think of. I've used a lot of mine, but you can always find a size. So a lot of these have been removed. There's probably things missing on here, but a lot of them are still intact, and you can see they run all along here. And we're just going to start popping these out, and these right here are quite difficult to remove. Sometimes you can twist them. And we're going to just come all the way down through here and get all these here first. Okay, and then right up here in these pockets, we got a couple more on each side. Get those. Now on each side, you're going to have these pieces. This one here is missing. I found it easier to use a hammer to pop that off. Here, let's try to pull on it. Right, so you see that it just kind of has a locating pin, a couple of clips. Start sliding this off, this little safety latch, and then both of these just kind of slide off and around this. Take this out of the way. Alright, let's get in here and take a look. So we got a clip right here. It's easy enough. Just pull that down, and then we just come down here and we probably pull that off, that stud. So we got the wire loose, and then the only thing left is our little T20s. Alright, so we're actually going to use this little Torx ratchet, it's going to work the best. There's one. Alright, so I think we've got, alright, so we just pulled that whole entire thing down just like that. Alright, so all we're going to do is just slide that plastic piece out. That's our old one. You see it looks just like that one. These are going to be the same through 13 through 16. You know, this little number here may be a little bit different. And this just slides in here very easily. Just slides in there, and you'll notice how it just clips right back. So then that's on there. So we're just going to go ahead and go put this back onto the car here. So we're just going to slip our new one. We'll get our wire slipped right around like that. And we can go ahead and slide it on the stud there so I can just hold it in place. Okay, now all this is going to do is just set right back over there just like that. And then that will hold it. And we'll go ahead and get our screws started back. We'll make sure that it's going to stay in place. It just kind of holds it temporarily there. Alright, so it's all snug down. We'll just get our connector. Alright, now before we put the cover back on here, we're going to go ahead and go close the lid here and we'll test this out. Alright, so we'll get her turned on. And the moment of truth. And voila. Alright, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Definitely got it working again. That's what counts. So definitely nice to have this fixed again so I can use this backup camera. Right, we're going to start slipping this back on. These they're kind of made to stay on here, but you know, they may be broken off like mine. I'm going to start on this side. So this will be your hardest thing, is removing these clips because they really like to stick. Right, make sure and don't forget to get your emergency latch. If you have that pulled out and not in place, you won't be able to latch your trunk, so make sure that it's pushed back in. Alright, so we're all finished up, got this all fastened back down. And here's a view from out here. You can see it goes right back in place. Looks good. Alright, so you see how easily you can fix this rear backup camera. And said just need to replace this. I can leave a link to where you can find these. If you like the OEM, leave a link to these clips where you can get these at. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. As always, share, leave a comment if you'd like to do so. And always, I invite you to subscribe. Thanks for watching.